Did you know that the first dialysis machine was made using sausage casings and parts of a washing machine? While we've come a long way from such DIY setups, there are a few different options when it comes to your dialysis journey. Why do some patients opt for treatments at home, while others go to hospital for every session? We're going to explore all that and more to help you decide on the best dialysis route for your body. And stick around, because later in this video, we'll be showing you how you can claim your free kidney health boosting gift. Let's get started. Dialysis is a lifeline for millions, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. There are three main players. Let's briefly touch on all three, before exploring each in turn in more detail, to help you work out which one is right for your situation. Hemodialysis, which was first used successfully in 1945, is the method many picture when they hear the word dialysis: a hospital setting, machines humming, and regular appointments. Then, there's home dialysis. It's the modern twist to the traditional approach, offering flexibility and control, allowing you to manage your treatment from home, on your own schedule. Lastly, we have peritoneal dialysis. This method turns the tables, leveraging your body's own natural filter system. One of these methods has seen a surge in popularity in recent years, especially among the younger crowd. Keep watching to find out which one and why it's making waves in the kidney care community. But first up, let's look at hemodialysis in more detail. This traditional method is like an external kidney for your body. Your blood flows into a machine, gets cleaned of wastes and extra fluids by a special filter called a dialyzer, and then it's returned to you, fresh and clean. So what are the pros of hemodialysis? Well, number one, consistency. Being in a hospital or dialysis center means you're surrounded by experts. There's a certain comfort in knowing professionals are overseeing your treatment. Also, these regular sessions can become mini social events. You meet others, share stories, and often form lasting friendships with people going through similar challenges. On to the cons. Treatment days and times are scheduled by the center. This strict schedule of roughly 3 times a week can feel quite limiting. And if you're traveling, you'll need to plan ahead to make sure you can find a center nearby. And, depending on the center's rules, you may not be able to bring in loved ones, and there could be restrictions on eating and drinking while on dialysis. When weighing up whether hemodialysis is right for you, consider this: it's the classic choice, backed by decades of data. In fact, studies have found that patients often experience better solute clearance. That's a fancy term for how effectively waste products are removed from the blood. This is crucial for maintaining overall health. If you're someone who values routine and professional oversight, hemodialysis might be your match. But if you're looking for flexibility and a more hands-on approach, stick around, because up next, we're exploring the world of home dialysis. Home dialysis is the modern and personalized approach to kidney care, right in the heart of your living space. It can seamlessly integrate into your daily life, offering a blend of medical necessity with personal comfort. But did you know that the first instance of home dialysis was more of an accident than a planned procedure? Back in the 1960s, a patient from Seattle missed their in-center session due to a snowstorm. With guidance over a simple landline phone, they managed their dialysis at home, sparking the revolution of at-home dialysis. But home dialysis isn't just one method. It's an umbrella term that can cover both hemodialysis and at-home peritoneal dialysis. For now, let's just focus on the home version of hemodialysis. Home hemodialysis is similar to the in-center version we discussed earlier. The primary differences are location and frequency. Instead of thrice a week at a center, you might undergo shorter sessions more frequently. And with today's compact machines, it's more accessible than ever. So let's talk about the pros. Well, picture this: your favorite blanket, a cup of tea, and perhaps some soothing music in the background, all from the comfort of your home. But beyond the comfort, there are some tangible benefits to this method. For starters, it offers flexibility. No more waiting rooms, no more fixed schedules. This means you can dialyze more frequently but for shorter periods, which many find to be gentler on the system. Plus, no more commutes to the center, saving you time and energy. And what about the cons? Firstly, it's all on you. You'll need to be responsible for setting up your equipment, monitoring your vitals, and ensuring everything runs smoothly. It's empowering but also demands diligence. Also, you'll need training to operate the machine and handle any potential hiccups. And finally, while machines are getting more and more compact, you'll still need a dedicated space for equipment and supplies. Research shows patients on home dialysis often report a better quality of life. The flexibility and comfort factor play a significant role. But it's not just about feeling good. The research also suggests that frequent dialysis at home can lead to better blood pressure management and fluid balance. So where does home dialysis stand in the grand scheme of things? It's the modern approach, blending medical innovation with personal convenience. If you're someone who values independence and you're ready to take an active role in your treatment, it might just be your calling. You get flexibility, autonomy, and the comfort of familiar surroundings. But it's not for everyone. The responsibility is immense, and it demands commitment. If you're wondering about the third method, that's coming up next. But first, we'd like to thank you for watching with your exclusive free gift. This has been tailor-made to help anyone struggling with kidney problems. Just click the link in the description below and start your journey towards better kidney health. Okay, let's keep going with the third method, which is peritoneal dialysis. Unlike the external machines we've discussed, peritoneal dialysis uses your body's own peritoneal membrane as a filter. This membrane lines your abdominal cavity, and it's surprisingly efficient at removing waste and excess fluids. The process involves filling your abdomen with a special solution through a catheter. This solution absorbs the waste and is later drained out. It's basically dialysis from the inside out. So what is it about peritoneal dialysis that's making it more and more popular recently? Well, one of the main pros is that it can be done at any time, even while you're asleep. This flexibility means it can seamlessly integrate into your daily life, with less hassle, planning, or equipment needed. Also, there's generally fewer dietary restrictions when compared to the other methods, and that includes fluids too. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, this form of dialysis is often gentler on the heart and cardiovascular system. In fact, research suggests that this dialysis method does a better job of preserving your existing kidney function when compared against other forms of dialysis. But peritoneal dialysis is not without its cons. For instance, it carries a greater risk of infection. This is because there needs to be an ever-present catheter in place. Also, peritoneal dialysis requires regular monitoring. You'll need to keep a close eye on your fluid levels to ensure the solution is draining correctly. What's more, it won't suit certain individuals. For example, you may be excluded if you've had certain surgeries, and if you have diabetes or weight concerns, it may be more difficult to control these conditions due to glucose in the dialysis fluid. So here's the all-important question: which one is right for you? Well, here are 5 factors to consider before making your decision. Number 1. Long-term goals. Think about your future plans. Are you aiming for a kidney transplant? Some studies suggest that peritoneal dialysis patients might have a slight edge when it comes to transplant readiness. However, individual results can vary, so it's essential to discuss this with your medical team. Number 2. Finances. While your health should be your main concern, it's practical to consider the financial implications. Different methods can have varying costs, insurance coverage, and associated expenses. It's wise to get a clear picture of potential financial commitments before committing to one method. Number 3. Duration and frequency. How often do you want to undergo treatment? Hemodialysis typically requires thrice-weekly sessions, while peritoneal can be done daily. The frequency and duration can impact your quality of life, so consider what fits best with your schedule and energy levels. Number 4. Independence versus supervision. Are you comfortable taking a hands-on approach to your treatment? Home and peritoneal dialysis demand a level of independence, from setting up equipment to monitoring vitals. If this autonomy appeals to you, great. But if you'd rather have a healthcare professional manage the intricacies, hemodialysis might be more up your alley. Number 5. Lifestyle and flexibility. Your daily routine, work commitments, and personal preferences play a significant role. If you're someone who cherishes routine and the assurance of professional oversight, hemodialysis at a center might resonate with you. On the flip side, if you value flexibility and the idea of integrating treatment into your home life, home dialysis or peritoneal could be your allies. Also, if you're an avid traveler or often on the move, this can influence your choice. Home dialysis offers more mobility, especially with portable machines available. Peritoneal dialysis, with its compact equipment, can also be travel-friendly. Hemodialysis, while effective, might require more planning for on-the-go individuals. As we wrap up our deep dive into the world of dialysis, one thing is clear: there's no one-size-fits-all. Whether it's the traditional route of hemodialysis, the autonomy of doing it from home, or the natural approach of peritoneal, the best choice is the one that aligns with your needs, lifestyle, and health. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and don't forget your free gift in the description below. Thank you for watching. We hope you have a happy and healthy day ahead.